Hi guys, Wayne's Butler here. Now, to be honest with you, it feels kind of weird doing this video. I haven't done one in quite some time, and I've been getting a lot of people PMing me and stuff, wanting to know, what's going on. So I thought I kind of owed. I've actually getting a lot of new subscribers, which is kind of embarrassing for me because, like I said, I haven't really done anything. I've been a bit of a has-been lately, I guess, and kind of lost my mojo. But I just thought it would just getting kind of overwhelming. I mean, a number of reasons, I guess. I mean, YouTube itself was, kind of getting hard to deal with. And I don't really have conversations with the people that I used to, and even my collecting itself has changed. Now, that's not a personal attack at anybody. I know the door swings both ways, and I completely blame myself for, kind of drifting away from the people that I used to be really good friends with. But I mean, like I said, I take full responsibility. So I mean, but I had to stand back. Just YouTube in general was kind of really getting to me, and it was becoming a little bit overwhelming. And so I thought it was kind of necessary for my mental health, to stand back and take a break. I mean, even Batman itself. I mean, you guys know how much I love Batman. I mean, even that, I haven't watched a Batman movie in quite some time, and it's been on purpose. I just wanted to kind of look at things just differently, just so when I come back, and I'll be coming back soon, I kind of have a fresh outlook. Now, what I'm kind of referring to is that quarter scale Batman. Like I said, I've scaled back, and you guys know that I'm only collecting 1/4 now, and that's the figure on my site. I know one day I'll have to get the Bane and the Catwoman to kind of complete the collection, but right now all my sites are on that quarter scale Batman. I've been talking to Tim Cent and Leo at Good Ship, and they both informed me that they expect probably in April or into May, but your guess is as good as mine, because we all know Hot Toys has a tendency to delay figures. But I've waited long enough, and I plan on buying this figure from the first batch that comes out. I know a lot of you guys out there don't like the scalpers, and I totally understand why, but when it comes to this figure in particular, my needs greatly outweigh what people's opinions are. So that's kind of what's been going on. So I haven't really been doing too much, as far as dioramas go, obviously, like I said, but I have been playing around with these figures. Now, this Joker here, which is the last Joker I'll ever buy, that's the current pose on it. But I bought another purple jacket, and I plan on weathering it to make it a little bit more movie accurate. I actually might take the suit off it, and I might try and fix the legs. The legs won't go together any more than that. I know it's a common problem on this body, but I'm going to take the pants off it. Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny, guys. And try to drum load his crotch. Try to get his legs closer. But, that's something I might play with. And like I say, that's the pose. Cards in one hand, we got the gun behind his back. I don't just do museum poses. Although when it comes to Batman, for me, that's the only pose that works. And the Batman, well, it's gone through some changes. I've done the clip mod. I've actually lowered the cowl 1/4 inch, which is a mod that looks really good, but really risky. And I got the El Frigno cape on it that came the other day. I did have the over-the-shoulder look. That's cool. But I really like the arms and the gauntlet on this figure, so I kind of, wanted to show that off. But, yeah, and I actually got a new cowl on eBay. It's a lot flatter than the one I had, and I actually tried to repaint one of the cowls, and I screwed it up. I don't recommend trying to repaint the cowl. The paint will react with the paint that's on there or whatever it's made out of. Though if you use water-based, it might not be so bad. I actually just used a rattle can and screwed the cowl up. Actually my favorite one. So I went on eBay, and everybody knows from my earlier videos that I wasn't really happy with the gloss, and I know a lot of you guys out there aren't either. But I think what Enterbay was doing, or wasn't doing, is they weren't wrapping the cowls in plastic early on. Obviously I got one of the earlier ones, and I think the cowls are bounced around inside the box, and I think the foam kind of polished the black a little bit. So I took a chance. I ordered this cowl, and it came in, and it's like dead match for the suit. And it was all wrapped in plastic too, which was kind of nice. So I put that on, and with the clip mod, And the cape, I mean, this figure's kind of gone through a rebirth. So quite frankly, at this time, if they delay the Hot Toys one, I'm not going to be totally upset, because the Biggins suit and the movie is the end all be all for me. And we say we got the Joker. So I'm going to show this figure again. It's gone through a little bit of controversy the last few days, which is totally fine. This is my favorite 1/6 Batman. Now, a lot of you guys out there like the DX12, and that's cool. Well, I mean, you know I like the Dark Knight. I just finished talking about them. So, but as far as 1/6 go, I just like this figure. There's just something really, when you walk into the room and the way the yellow pops off the black, that's what it does it for me. That's what catches my eye when I walk in. It's how the yellow just pops off that black. And, I mean, it really looks like Batman. And I'm also one of the guys out there that, big fan of the Hot Toys cape. I know that Tony Maez cape, it's a nice look. I just don't like it. You know, I've actually spent the time on this cape, which is very rewarding for you guys out there who want to spend the time to fold it right. But let's see if we give you a closer look to talk about that. Now, I've been asked, like I'm sure, I know Rick's been asked, and a lot of you guys out there asked to kind of do a tutorial on how to fold it. Almost impossible to do. Almost impossible to do. First off, I'm not taking this cape all apart to refold it, but you know, that's the best. I've been playing with this figure since I got it, and I think that's the best I've ever made the cape as far as I'm concerned. I'll try to spin you around a little bit. See, some guys will pose it looks really good from the front, but then when you start turning around, it looks like shit. So I try to. I mean, this cape's head does have limitations, but you know. A few little spots here that aren't to my liking, but I mean overall it looks pretty good. I like it. You know, I like the quarter stuff better, you guys know that, but we're just talking 1/6 now. And I like to think I still represent 1/6. I mean, like I said earlier, I'll have to get the Bane and Catwoman eventually, but it will be after the quarter scale and when the prices have gone up $200. But so that's that. And another little acquisition that I got here is this light. Now it's cheap. It was about $100. Now, a lot of you guys have probably seen this on eBay. It looks really cool in your DTOF, I think. I mean, it's good enough for that. I plan on weathering it. But one little piece of nugget that they give you with this thing, they tell you to put used batteries in it. Now, that's got to be the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I mean, how used? A day old? A week old? A month old? So they want you to put 3 AA's in there, and that will burn the light bulb out. So what I did is I put in 2 fresh AA's and bridged the 3rd one. And the light shines bright. It's been on and off, you know what I mean? Everything's cool. So, I mean, that's what you do if you get it. I got it here on the rooftop diorama, and now I didn't build the rooftop for, you know, that part necessarily. I actually built it, you know, for that view. I mean, you could probably pose a figure down in here, I suppose, but I bet it looks cool. I'm coming up the stairs at night, and yeah, it's cool looking. It's Batman. You know, like everything in my house here is Batman. Actually, I had my furnace replaced here not too long ago, and the guy's leaving the house, and he turns to me, he says, "You really like Batman, don't you?" I go, "Yes, I do. Proud to say it." He says, "Oh, I like Batman too." I mean, everybody likes Batman. It's from our childhood, you know. But although I'm not a fan of the 66, I've been asked about that. No, I don't have any plans on getting the 60s. I mean, I'm in love with Batman for Batman. And I mean, a lot of guys like it. It's iconic. It's part of my childhood. It's probably one of the reasons why I like Batman. But as far as having a figure of it, not interested. It'll be Dark Knight all the way for me from now on. And any of the 89 or Batman Returns, Penguin, Catwoman, all that stuff. I plan on getting those. Oh yeah, actually speaking of 89, this poor old Joker, down on the lower shelf, never gets any loving. So we're going to give a little bit of loving on this. You know, you're kind of married to that pose because of the diorama. But you know, so I thought I'd give you a bit of an update, guys. Like I said, I'm still here. I just needed to take a little bit of a mental break, if you will. Like I said, I got something cool planned for the quarter Batman when it comes in, and we'll kind of knock some, maybe we'll knock some more blurry videos out. I know my camera's not the best, but I just had a conversation about money and priorities, so unfortunately you may or may not have to be stuck with this camera when the quarter scale comes in. But I think a lot of guys out there, like originally I wasn't going to do, that was the other thing I've been getting PM'd about. I actually wasn't going to do a review on the quarter scale Batman when it came out. That's kind of where my head was at a couple months ago. So, but guys demanded it. I have to do it, and they don't care about video quality. They just want to hear my thoughts on it. So I like to think that my videos at least have that, even though my picture quality may not be good. Hopefully my honesty and straightforwardness kind of makes up for it. So anyways, I also want to give a shout out to Rezo. I know he just got his 89 and the DX12. He did a bit of a review. I know it's a debate that will go on, but that's cool. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And we had a nice little conversation last weekend, and love to you, bro. And it was fun and interesting. And I'm here, guys. Just PM me or whatever you want. And you guys know I'm a chatterbox, if you've read anybody's comment sections. But, that's how I roll. Anyways, Wayne's Butler signing off. Peace and love to all.